I made another game in a week using Godot 4. My brother John's birthday is coming up, and he's a skilled golf sports bettor, so let's make a golf betting game. The gameplay is focused around informed betting. You can see information about the players on the stats screen and use that information to make your informed bets on the betting screen. The player's stats change slightly every single round, so your strategy changes as you play. Each time you boot up the game, the player stats are also randomized, so no two games should ever be alike. In starting this project, I took some advice from the internet and made a Figma to store all my inspirations, ideas, and random information about the new game I'm making. Here I stored UI ideas from betting apps, some pixel art assets, some feature goals, and some hand drawn UIs. In my past Godot projects, I always made the pixel art myself, but this project required so many pixel art assets to get done in a week that I knew I would have to find some other source. Enter Pixelify, a cheap pixel art generation AI. And for a game like this that needs mainly character portraits and landscape backgrounds, Pixelify was well worth the couple of dollars it took to generate dozens of images in just a few minutes. My biggest challenge in the project was getting the UI to look and work like a responsive browser UI does. And Godot's UI building is much more difficult than HTML and CSS, and there were several spots I had to find clever solutions to make information flow and update everywhere properly. Another big issue was figuring out how to change between scenes. In this case, I made a main scene with the other primary scenes, such as betting, results, and stats, as children. And what I would do was just hide the inactive scenes and make the one active scene visible. And that preserved all the data in the background. And such a small game, it didn't really affect performance at all. With over 500 lines of code and dozens of information displaying components in each scene, there was a whole lot of typing and wiring scenes up together manually. This was by far the most hours I've worked on a game in a week project. Overall, I'm happier with Golf Bet than any of my other 1 week projects because of its polish, its completeness, and genuinely, I'm happy to give it to my brother.